I'm Wayne Hudson.
And I'm Jeremy Tillman.
Here we are with another coaching tip for the Christ Life. Coach Tillman, the other day, you made the comment that oftentimes in our lives that we live our lives comparing ourselves to other people. We've been talking about identity and that as a follower of Jesus, that my identity should be in Christ and in that relationship with Him. Well, when you made that statement about that oftentimes that we find ourselves comparing ourselves to others, that's where we find our identity. What did you mean by that?
Well, I think it starts all the way back when growing up, even as a kid. I think we find ourselves, comparing ourselves to the people that we're around, people that we see on TV, athletes even, actors. We begin to see people and we begin to compare ourselves to them, and we begin to use statements like, I want to be like them.
Right.
And that carries over into teenage years and even into adulthood. And I think what happens is we begin this cycle of comparing ourselves to others, and it just absolutely, it really wreaks havoc in our life because we're steadily looking at somebody else to get our identity. And at the end of the day, here's what's most important. If we can break that cycle, and the way that we break that cycle is by truly understanding who we are in Christ Jesus. Right. That He gives us our identity, right. And it comes through that relationship with Him. And so we come to a point in our life where we submit and surrender to Jesus, and then we allow Him to give us our identity, right. So that it doesn't matter who we're around, what setting we're in, what people we're around, we're comfortable with who we are in Christ, not trying to be what somebody else wants us to be. Right. And a lot of times I found too, I think that we do that because we want to be accepted by other people.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I think about that and just how that changes so much, if my identity is found in comparing myself to others, that's going to constantly be changing. Yeah. And I sure am glad that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So we encourage you today to think about your identity. And think about the fact that when we come to know Jesus and we become followers of Jesus and we've placed our faith in Jesus, that He gives us our identity. And He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Go be the person that God created you to be. Stop comparing yourselves to others and look to Jesus. Have a blessed day and let Jesus be Jesus in you today.